thought you guys are really blessed wherever you're positioned right now, and I'm really thankful to have the honor to address you tonight. So just give me a moment to get my slides on and we can get started right on. Oh, there we go. So, you guys are already part of such an amazing family, and I truly hope that you make the most of it. Fly GP. I think some of us are very familiar with a certain meme that we've seen. Some people get it. But I don't think that is what Tuks meant for us when it said fly at GP. Obviously, it means the finish line is yours, and I truly hope that you acknowledge the opportunity and privilege you have to be part of an institution as big and dynamic as the University of Pretoria with such high standards. So my objective today is to really make you aware of the fact that you are in the hub of one of the richest institutions. You know, I mean, if you really think about it, if you weren't at the University of Pretoria, where else could you have been? Right? So for me, when I look at the University of Pretoria, I feel privileged to be here because of the many opportunities that I have and in the ways in which I can grow holistically as an individual, not only through my academic program, but also my leadership skills, my communication skills, the way in which I relate to people. And that becomes very important in the work environment, because if you really think about it, what sets you apart between somebody who graduates with your degree from another institution? What does an employer make a decision upon about you being a better employer than the other person? Do you understand? So I think tonight for me, if you leave here having understood that you have such a very powerful tool in your hands, apart from your degree, then you're really set for greatness. Because honestly, I refuse to be just an ordinary graduate. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other students that have chemical engineering degrees from different institutions, but you really don't want to be one of just the masses, right? You really want to stand out, and I think the university as an environment allows you to equip yourself with those kind of skills, and I truly hope that you're able to make the most of it through societies, through workshops, and there's a lot of other things going on, like companies that visit the institution. Sometimes just go out and find out what's going on. Just take a break from your studies and find out what is going on in there, and that way you're able to have a more global attitude towards your studies. So you understand that it's not just a qualification you acquire and then you're done. So talking about global relevance, I also believe that as you approach your studies, it's different when you understand that you acquire a qualification and you're done, and you acquire a qualification that mobilizes you as a holistic, well-rounded individual. So, as Prof has already said, with the season being so critical with our preparations, I truly hope that the attitude you take towards your studies is something that says, I need to push. Not just push to get the qualification, but push to be a globally relevant person. So, the university is an environment that allows you to set your own standard today. I mean, do you really think that people like wake up one day and they are what they thought they wanted to be?
No.
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 So you have to consistently work towards it. You have to work at it every day, and you have to be intentional, and you have to set goals for yourself. If 6 weeks ago you're exactly the same person you are today, then you need to start thinking about your own life. Because 10 years from now, you might find that your qualification has been replaced. But what sets you apart is the things you do today and how you stand out in the efforts you put in today. So, guys, we are in a race, not with the world, but with ourselves. And when we're in a race with ourselves, then we're in a race with the rest of the world, because we understand the challenge. Does anybody have an idea why I have a brown box up there? Anybody? Any takers? I mean, I believe you have a rice box in here. Yes, please.
I would say thinking outside of the box.
Thinking outside of the box, right? Anybody else? Anybody? Nobody? Yeah? Just me? Okay. So you hit the nail on the head. Thank you so much for your contribution. That's amazing. The brown box analogy, I love it because of two reasons. First of all, what he said, as he's already said, think outside the box. So you always have an option to think outside the box, but did you know that you can also eliminate the box? Right? And another thing, for me, the second thing that's most important is also how you view the box. It's a brown box, but nobody said you can't decorate it. And for me, that's how I view my degree. I view it as a tool, I view it as a vehicle, I view it as a fuel, instead of seeing it as just the brown box that's just given to me.